Meet the Photonic Shield, a bioresonant harmonizer that offers full body protection from super high frequency EMF fields, transforming background radiation into frequencies that benefit the body. Its multi-layered structure is made up of metal alloys and dielectric materials which form three-dimensional photonic crystals. These nanocrystals utilize right-handed circular polarization, which has the effect of strengthening the body's systems, improves quality of food and water, neutralizes geopathic stress, and creates mental clarity. The shield can be worn on the body. The square is designed to be mounted on devices which are a source of wireless radiation.
Hi, I'm really excited today to share Biophotonic.uk's suite of products. I've been using the EMF protection one for, gosh, I don't know, 2 years. I would not go anywhere without this square protecting me from the negative effects of using a mobile phone, 4G, 5G, EMFs. It's very, very detrimental to cellular health. And if you don't believe me, check out Deborah Davis and the environmentalhealthtrust.org in America, a group of pediatricians and scientists, not just from America, but from all over the world, who've known about the dangers of this going back over 14 years.
And when I look at what we know now about mobile phone radiation, I see some very interesting similarities.
A growing number of prominent doctors and scientists are raising warning flags over radiation this morning, and your kids could be facing a greater risk of exposure.
I think the most important study is a study by the National Toxicology Program in a classic large carcinogenicity test, one of the largest ever performed, and for that matter, one of the most expensive. They found increased risk of the tumors which we believe radiofrequency radiation is causing in man. Particular tumors called schwannomas. In the rats, they were in the heart. In humans, they're often in the nerve, the ear nerve, the vestibular nerve.
Cell phone providers say they follow all safety guidelines put into place by the FCC. The current FCC safety standard was developed nearly 20 years ago.
The manufacturers actually tell people in the instruction manual, which I've never read, not to put the cell phone against your ear.
It does say exactly that. There's the BlackBerry, for example, warns to keep your phone at least 0.98 inches away from the body when transmitting. With an iPhone, for example, it's 5/8 of an inch.
At this point, the evidence has become sufficiently strong that cell phone radiation is a human carcinogen.
A major development from California's Department of Public Health. High use of cell phones may be linked to certain types of cancer and other health effects, including brain cancer and tumors, lower sperm counts, headaches, and effects on learning, memory, hearing, behavior, and sleep.
If it was a real problem, I would know. If it was a real problem, the government would protect us. How come I'm not hearing about this? They're all things I've heard when I give seminars. You know, I get up there and they say, oh yeah, if this was really a problem, they would have told us. I am they. I am a, legitimate scientist, and I am telling you.
The first step is to take a deep breath and acknowledge that there's a problem. But the really cool thing is that there are some companies, and we're not the only one, who have solutions. But what I love about Biophotonic is simply that they make a square that is really robust, which goes in the phone case or can be stuck on the back of a phone. And even better, as far as I'm concerned, is this card. Now, this is a personal protection harmonization card. It can go by your bedside. It can go on a router. It's, in this case, it pops into my crazy little wallet, and I put it in my bag, and I carry it with me in the car, and I literally go on every airplane ride, never go on an airplane without one, and I could go on and on and on. This is an incredible piece of technology. Go to the website to find the details. And, you know, this is something that every single human being on this planet who's using a mobile phone or a smartphone or a computer, because you need it on your computer, on a router, you need this protection. They also make an incredible one for the house, for very, very large areas, which we hope to do a massive campaign, an educational campaign, and get it into health clubs, into gyms, hotels. Hotels are crazy for EMF and electrosmog. Should be in every hotel in the world, every school.
Introducing Photonic Wave, a device that synchronizes with human biorhythms to improve hormonal, metabolic, and detoxifying bodily processes, whilst providing protection against electromagnetic radiation, harmonizing artificial EMFs with Earth's natural Schumann waves. With a 360-degree, 50-meter square field of influence, it enhances immune health, contributes to DNA restoration, helps to increase mental clarity, relieves stress and fatigue, and brings overall peace of mind.
Now it's just like, come on, gloves are off. We need to get this information out there as we're moving forward, as technology seems to be becoming more and more part of our lives. And, you know, that brings me to another area that Biophotonic UK, this amazing company, they've been working with the scientists for quite a few years now. Now, this is a slightly older version, but I use this every day for detoxing, for cell protection, for regenerative programs. It's got thousands and thousands of frequencies, bioresonance frequencies. It's the smallest portable bioresonance machine in the world. And it's got complexes and settings for all sorts of different things, for illnesses, for viruses, for bacterias, for detoxing, for a whole range of areas, including brain health. And one of the things I love is the energy resettings. I've used it for fungus, for all sorts of different things. And I'm not making any medical claim here. This thing is and should be in every family cupboard in the bathroom and should be taken out and used to enhance health. The best thing is to go on the website and have a look at the incredible science, all the testimonials and all the background to this stuff, because it's amazing. Now, the final thing for me to share, which I'm really excited about, is this. You think, what is this? This is a Nexus. This is also frequency-based. You see, Nexus, have a look at that. It's really cute. It's even smaller than the other one. What I love about this is that it's endogenous in the sense that what it's doing is it's first of all reading all the frequencies as it's doing now. Look, I'm just putting it in here and it's on here, and it's reading, as the other machine does actually, but reading my own field, and it's picking up on all the frequencies in my cellular system and my body, and it's making an assessment. It's then feeding them back into the system, harmonizing them, clearing negative energy out of the system, and bringing back homeostasis to the entire physiology. So it's a very, very powerful machine. Sometimes I will rest it on my prostate, sometimes I put it on my belly, sometimes I put it on my third eye, my brain, sometimes my throat, thyroid, sometimes I put it on my heart center. I'm experimenting with it. I've been using it for a couple of months, but what I would say about this that I think is really remarkable is that as a focus for me as I meditate in the morning, if I use this in the morning, I can say an affirmation and a prayer because there's a voice activation mode, and it's actually reading the energy of the frequency of the prayer, and then again it can feed that back into the system and really enhance that message, the frequency of that message, harmonized, and put it back into all the cells. And I'm just beginning to scratch the surface of this.
Introducing Nexus, a next-generation bioresonance device that might just be the answer to your prayers. Utilizing the power of human intention, this intuitive device operates in two modes: body. Nexus sends out a frequency and listens for a reply, analyzing and adjusting its response frequency. It maintains a continuous conversation with the body to restore homeostasis of all systems. Audio. Speaking an intention or affirmation directed at the device. Nexus listens for stress in the voice and responds with a modulated signal to enhance the body's belief in your message. The body reads Nexus's frequencies as native, coming from within, which can help to regenerate cells, restore organ function, speed up healing, detoxify the body, balance emotions, enhance memory, increase energy, heighten spiritual practice, and restructure water. Let Nexus help you build a better you.
And this is also the beginning, I think, on this planet of all of us journeying home to sort of health sovereignty, taking back control of our lives, kind of away from that centralized control into sovereignty, into health sovereignty, into, herbal technology, into frequency technology, protecting ourselves from the scourge of EMFs, electrosmog, and all other forms of pollution. So it's really a huge subject, this. But there's no other company in the world who are doing these frequency technologies, bioresonance, portable technologies, EMF protection, we could call it, but I prefer to use the word harmonization. There's the small one for mobile phones, iPads, and so on. The bigger one, which is portable, bedside, travel, car, plane, train, put it on your computer where there's a lot of Wi-Fi, put it on your router, put it on your smart meters, and you have a one-stop shop solution to all of that. Now, what I don't have with me, because I'm traveling at the moment, is the Incredible Wave, which is only small, about the size of my hand, And this is for a whole house. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, we're working with these incredible foundations, including Julian Lennon's White Feather Foundation, to be announced. So maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but we're going to get this educational work from the environmentalhealthtrust.org in America to a wider audience in the world. Hotels, gyms, health clubs, schools, education for parents about actually what these things are doing to their children's cellular health. And I could go on and on and on here. But you need to educate yourselves. You need to inform. And there are very, very few of these technologies that have been confirmed as efficacious. This has been given certification by the Bion Institute.
The Bion Institute is an independent research institution focused on observing and exploring the physical effects of ultra-weak emissions and electromagnetic radiation, which can't be detected by conventional testing methods. Through years of research, they have perfected various practices for detecting the influence of such emissions, using the human organism and water as a medium through which effects can be observed through objectively measurable changes. Certification is issued where a statistically significant impact can be proven, thus guaranteeing the reliability and scientifically verified quality of products and services. Testing the effect of the product Photonic Shield on the human organism when exposed to 5G microwave radiation validates the assumed protective influence. It is substantiated by A. High overall statistical differences between the two testing situations. B. The overall similarity of differences between the control situation and the shielded situation against the unshielded situation. This is persuasively demonstrated by 4 of the 5 testing parameters. Given the significance of their findings, the Bion Institute issued a certificate of 5G protection for the Photonic Shield and published the results for peer review on ResearchGate, where it is available to view.
This is real science. So we're just at the beginning of this journey. Educate yourself, get protection for you, your family, your kids, your friends, spread the word, start experimenting. Humanity needs to rise into health sovereignty. And, biophotonic.uk is one of the most cutting-edge, incredible companies on this planet. And this is my contribution to just say, look, support it, look at it, educate yourself on it, share it. And this is just the beginning of our journey. But there are naturopaths who've made videos, there are scientists. Go onto the website, biophotonic.uk, educate yourself, and then look underneath this video, there's going to be a code, you can get discounts, and we're going to change the world forever together. And then very soon we're going to be sharing other amazing things from this thing called the Self-Healing Collective. That's coming up too. And it all works together. All of this incredible technology, herbal medicine, some supplementation, exercise, nutrition, eating organic. Doesn't have to be expensive, but it needs to be real. Good water. And I could go on and on and on. So let's do this together. And let's create a harmonious life, a harmonious world. And let's do it from the heart with love. I'll speak to you. So let's do this together. And let's create a harmonious life, a harmonious world. And let's do it from the heart with love. I'll speak to you soon.